called the daughter of Babylon in the Bible, and to teach you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you're the Lord's chosen people, the 12 tribes of Israel. We want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. And double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone Camps for teaching us the truth of the Bible. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect scattered around the world. Shalom. So with that, we want to talk about how the Bible is a mystery because the Lord, He has secrets, and those secrets are only for some people. You know, He only reveals to those He only reveals those secrets to some people, very few people. You know, and the rest He blinds them. You know, and that's about the truth of the Bible. So first, Ak, if you want to get Colossians 1 and 25, and we'll start. Yeah, and we'll start there. So the Bible is a mystery, you know, and only the people who are seeking the truth, those are the ones who are going to find the mystery.
You said Colossians 1 and 22?
25.
25, okay. This is Colossians 1 and 25, and it says, "Thereof I am made a minister according to the dispensation of God, which is given to me for you to fulfill the word of God."
Right. So this is Paul speaking, and he said I am made a minister. And when you think about a minister, you know, a minister is not just somebody who speaks about the Bible. You know, a minister has to be not only a speaker, but also a walker. You know.
Yeah, what they say, practice what you preach.
Yeah, that's right. You know,
practice what you preach.
Yeah, because when I get the definition for minister, it says one who executes the commands of another. It says of a master, a servant, attendant. So one who executes the commands of another. And who are we executing the commands? We're executing the Lord's commands. You know, the Lord's commands. So if you think a minister just go to church and speak about the Bible and then go home to a pork dinner, you know, that's not a minister. or
being a hypocrite.
Right, or preach about the Bible and then celebrate Christmas. You know.
Yeah.
You know, that's not a minister, because you're not executing the commands. You know, you're not putting it into play. You know, because you got to be a servant. It says the servant of a king. You know, and Yahweh Shai, the Lord, that's our king. You know, and we have to follow his commands. That's being a minister. And then also it says a waiter. You know, one who serves food and drink. You know, and when we're serving, you know, food and drink, that's speaking about the Bible. You know, because if we're a waiter, we're not just gonna serve drink. We're not just gonna serve the food and no drinks. You know, you gotta have both. You gotta have everything: the food and the drink. You know, and the dessert. You gotta have everything. You know, if you want to be a minister.
And Slovakia, because those people that serve too, they go with the waitress, the waiters, they go with good attitude though, because at the end, so they could get that bigger tip.
That's right. Yep.
You know?
Yeah, they have to be nice. You know, they have to make sure that the customer is satisfied. You know.
Yeah.
So that's what we do when we teach the scriptures. Make sure that when we're teaching it so that they could be satisfied. You know, don't leave nothing out. You know, just like when you cook a whole chicken, you don't leave no pieces off. You know, you gotta scrape the bone. You know, so you can't be teaching that the Lord's name is Jesus. You know.
Yeah, that's thought right there. It's not thought out.
Yeah, because
it's still a little cold, frozen.
Yeah, it's frozen. You didn't cook that food, you know.
Yeah.
Because why? Because you didn't study. You didn't study. You know that the letter J, it didn't come out until the 1400s. You know.
Yeah. I believe it was 1524 or something like that.
1500s. I get it mixed up with the Renaissance.
Yeah. Hey, but it's around that same time when Esau, you know what I mean, started coming about. So Esau, when he came, you know what I mean, he changed a lot of shit, man. Like, he changed a lot of shit. So, you know what I'm saying?
That's right. Yeah, that word for minister, you know, that's what it means. You got to be an executor, you know.
Be out there killing it.
And if you want to read it again.
Colossians 1 and 25, it says, whereof I am made a minister according to the dispensation of God, which is given to me for you.
It said according to the dispensation, the dispensation. Yeah. So as much as He gives us, as much as the Lord gives us, that's how much we're going to give, you know, the people. So as much as the Lord, you know, as much food the Lord gives us, we're going to give to the people. As much understanding as we could get, that's how much we have to deliver.
And Slakia, though, I remember when you were when me coming in the truth, though, I remember you always say you gotta get everything off the plate, you know. Like when you do a lesson, though, you were telling me you gotta scrape the food off the plate. You gotta get it. You know what I mean? I remember you told me that more than a couple of times. Like when you teach, you know, when you teach though, when you do a lesson, you said that you try to get everything off the plate. You know, like you're scraping the plate. You know what I mean?
That's
I don't know if
right.
you remember that. You told me that.
That's right. Scraping the plate and licking your fingers too. You know, because this truth is finger licking good. You know, this truth right here. We love the taste of this. You know, because we already got through the bitterness. You know, we got through the bitterness, but now, you know, we made it through the hard times. Now times ain't hard, no, really. You know, even though the world's going through hard times, it's really not hard times for us because we already been going through this. You know.
Yeah. Nothing new though, and then at the same time, we want the hard times to already come though, because that's when Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna come.
That's right.
The world going through hard times is Yahweh Shai coming already though, man. So for us, that's rejoicing though.
That's Jacob's trouble. You know.
Yeah. Esau's trouble too though, so shit.
That's right. Right after that is Esau's trouble. You know? Right after Jacob's trouble. Shit. You know?
Yeah.
So if you want to get the next verse.
Colossians 1 and 26, and it says, even the mystery which has been hid from ages and from generations, but now is made manifest to his saints.
Yeah, so So Paul, when he was a minister, he knew everything, you know, because it said he even knew the mystery. And when you get the definition for mystery, I'm gonna get it. It says it's a secret, and it says confined only to the initiated and not to the ordinary mortals. See, so in order to get this mystery, it's not for an ordinary mortal, you know, not a regular, not for just a regular person. You know, you got to be really spiritual. The Holy Spirit got to be dealing with you, you know, in order to get this mystery, the truth about the Bible.
Yeah, bro, it's like it, but you notice how Brother and Mudo, you notice the average people that Jake or whoever that you see in the world, and you know there's a difference though, you know what I mean? Because us Brother and walk in truth though, man, and being in truth, you start to pinpoint, you notice though, like, damn, these people of the world are just, they're a different breed, man, compared to us, brethren, you know? Because then you start tripping out, man, like, how stupid can this person be? How stupid can these people be? They're of the world, though, you know? So then you start, you know, like, you start noticing more and more that you're more in the truth, though, that how different you are from the people in the world, man. So that's what I'm saying, though. For them to, like, for example, like, if you tell someone in the world, though, that so-called UFOs are chariots of God, though, they're gonna look at you. To them, that's a mystery. They wouldn't, like, oh, what do you mean? UFOs in the Bible? That they wouldn't be able to understand that. You know, to them, that's a mystery. You know, and I got a precept if you don't mind me getting. This is 2 Corinthians 4 and 3. It says, "But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost." And 4 it says, "In whom the God of this world has blinded the minds of them which believe not." Pretty much what I said though, because you know they're not gay. They're blinded to this truth. They can't apprehend the fact that the so-called UFOs are chariots from God. You know.
Not everybody's gonna wake up. You know, just like the Matrix. It's like the Matrix. You know, there was so many agents, and very little bit people woke up. You know.
Yeah, that's absolutely.
Not many people woke up. You know, in the Matrix. So those.
No, it's true.
The ones who don't wake up, those are the ordinary mortals. You know.
Ordinary, just average.
Yeah, just you know, like when you have there's a movie, when you have a movie, there's people in the background, and they're really not they're really not actors. They're just in the background. You know.
Yeah, I think that's what they call, right? Background characters or background. I think there's a word for it though.
Stand-ins or something like that.
Sure, something like that. Yeah, they're just like people that are just walking by or in the background. Yeah.
You just see them in the back eating or something. You know.
Yeah, walking by or some shit, walking their dog or something.
Yeah, that's because they don't have a role in this movie. You know, in the Lord's movie, they don't have no role. You know.
Yeah.
And also, let me get some more on that definition. The definition of mystery. It says of God, of Yahweh, the secret counsels which govern the Most High in dealing with the righteous. See, so the way he deals with the righteous is he puts it to the side, you know, and he knows that the righteous are gonna go to the side and go discover it, you know. He's not gonna put it in the middle. He's not gonna put it in the middle. He's gonna put it off to the side for his elect, you know.
Yeah.
For the righteous, it says. The secret counsels which govern God in dealing with the righteous, which are hidden from the ungodly and wicked men, but plain to the godly.
There you go.
So this thing is hidden to the ungodly. That's why every time you tell them you're an Israelite, they say, I'm not an Israelite. You know, they don't believe it. You know? Right?
They don't even know what it is exactly, though. But they be like, oh, my Israelite.
They say, I'm a Gentile. You know? Hey, you want to be a Gentile? Go ahead. Because that'll be more room for the 144, you know, and the 1/3.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so.
You want to be a Gentile? So, yeah, go for it. Be a heathen. Go be a heathen.
We tell you once, we tell you twice. The third time, we ain't going to tell you again. You know, it should be on the first time. It should be the first time, you know. You know?
Yeah.
Or fool me once, can't fool me twice, you know.
Yeah, because even in scripture, I believe it says that, right? When you tell someone, I think the second or third time, even if they don't get it, then you just gotta keep pushing.
That's right, because you're just gonna waste your time, you know.
Yeah.
The elect, they're supposed to get it real fast, you know. Because they're the one, they have the passion for this thing, you know.
Oh yeah. Because because you know, there's people too that you tell them like you're Israelite, like yeah, all right, I'm an Israelite. You tell them about them so-called UFOs being chariots, they'll get that. Oh yeah. But then it's that one thing, right? When you tell them about reincarnation is real and it's scriptural, that'd be the one thing that will be like, wait, I don't know about that. And guess what? Because of the fact that you don't believe in reincarnation, your ass is gonna get destroyed for that. You know what I mean? But how you're saying, bro, like the elect will get it though. They'll get all about reincarnation, about chariots though, about Esau being the devil though, man. Esau being the white man though. They'll get all that though. You know what I mean though? But the elect will, but someone else will be like, oh yeah, I'm Israelite. Oh yeah, it's chariots. But then even too with Esau, he telling us this proclaimed white man, they'll be like, nah, I don't know about that. And because they got a cousin that's white, or because their father-in-law is white, so therefore they're like, nah, I can't get with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just like I said, we're trying to serve them the food and the drink, but they don't want the drink. So okay, you don't want the drink, I'm gonna pass it to the next man. You know. You don't want your drink?
Yeah.
Okay. And more on the definition of mystery, it says of an image or form seen in a vision or in a dream. You know?
Yeah.
So that so what John seen America getting burned up. You know? That's a mystery that he's seen. You know, he's seen it in a vision, in a dream. America was on fire, and also the other apostles, they seen it too. You know, so they gave us the mystery. You know, starting with the Great Millstone camps. You know, starting with them on down, we got the mystery. So you want to read that one again? 26.
26, yeah. Colossians 1 and 6, it says, even the mystery which had been hid from ages and from generations, but now is made manifest to the saints. And Slakia, you know, you gotta think about it, right? Because it says it was hid from ages and from generations, though. So therefore, you think back when Abba Bivens came, though, but before him, it was still a mystery. It was still hidden to even our people from back then, though, because it wasn't a time, though. You know, the 1800s, the 1700s, though, the whole complete word, the whole mystery, the truth, though, wasn't yet manifest, though, man. And that was through ages, generations. Imagine, though, bro. So us coming in right now, knowing the mystery, though, it's a blessing if you really think about it, because not our people from even back then, it wasn't their time, though, so therefore they were suffering. They didn't know about this word, this truth, though. So back then they were just, you know what I mean, lost, though, because the mystery didn't come about to the time of our Bivens, though, man. passed down, though.
Yeah, that's why I said now it's made manifest to his saints.
And who was his saints, though?
You know?
Joshua.
And when you get definition for saints, it's a holy one. You know?
Yeah.
And who's the Holy One? The Holy One is the Most High and His Son. So if they're the Holy Ones, his people must be the Holy Ones. You know?
Yeah.
So his Holy Ones are the saints. You know? The Israelites.
Exactly, though.
So
because,
it's
you
only...
don't mind if I get a precept real quick for that one?
Because it's only manifest to the Israelites.
Yeah, because it means you separated, though. You know, you're not what's it called? You're not with the heathen, though. You know, you separated. That makes you holy, though. You know, you think these heathens do the Shabbat like Israel, though? They don't do that, though. You know what I mean? Yeah. To them, it's just another Tuesday or Wednesday. You know?
Yeah. If I go sin, does that make me holy? Right? I'm over here.
Yeah.
You know?
I got the piece right here. So we're talking about this, right? So Psalms 148 and 13, it says, "Let them praise the name of the Most High, for His name alone is excellent. His glory is above the earth and heaven." So Jesus and God, you say them, they're not, you know what I'm saying? They're not excellent, though, or they're not above the earth and heaven, because those two words came, you know, it wasn't given to, you know what I mean?
You just said it. Two words. You know, those are two names. It's only one name. You know?
Exactly. Yeah. And 14 it says, "He also exalted the horn of His people, the praise of all His saints, even the children of Israel." See? "And people near unto Him, praise ye the Most High." See? But it says, even the children of Israel, people near unto Him.
Yep.
So what does that mean?
And then it said, raised up a horn, raised up power. You know?
Yeah.
Raised up Abba Bivens in these last days. You know?
Yeah. And that reminds me of that Malachi precept too, though, that it would change. What did it say though? And Malachi, it would change the heart, the children and father's heart back to the Most High. Yeah. It's like I'm chopping it, but I know it's in Malachi though, you know?
Yeah, because like how it said, this thing was hidden for generations. You know,
ages.
It even took a long time for us to come into the truth, because here we are in our 30s and 40s. You know, and we barely came into the truth. You know.
Yeah.
It's already halfway through our life. You know, and the apostles, they've been out there for 30 years since we were kids. You know.
Yeah. Well, since I was in boy, since I was a little boy, like, you know what I'm saying, diapers and shit.
Yep. So
imagine though, people's been doing the work of Yahweh Shema Shai since as long as I came into the earth, though. So imagine though, bro.
Yes. So it's a beautiful thing that we barely coming in, you know, at the right time. You know. We barely getting our foot through the door. You know.
Yeah.
And we ain't trying to go through no other way either. You know. Like how some people, you know, they get rebuked, and then they try to somehow, you know,
justify themselves.
Yeah, somehow, you know, they do videos again, but now they're not giving double honors to the apostles. You know.
They get butthurt, in other words.
Some brother, he put up a video. Some guys that they were saying, "All praises and glory to Yahweh's camp." When they open up, they would say, "All praises to Yahweh's camp," or some shit. You know? Okay. Who the hell is Yahweh's camp? You know?
Yeah.
So that's why we trying to go the straight way.
Yeah.
You know.
And Slakia, this is a spirit too because like earlier today, I didn't notice though, but it was a slip up though, right? And when I put up your video on my channel and I put rumors or wars instead of putting rumors of wars, right? And my one letter, it was one letter though, but I honestly thought I put of instead of war, right? And then you texted me, you know, you messaged me saying like, oh, you put or instead of like, you know, oh, you put this instead of of.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. And it was just that simple, bro. And then I get mad at you. No, I was like that's, and then people that act that way towards when someone tells them something, though, those are the people. Those are not the elect, bro. You know, I'm not saying I'm the elect, though, but I'm just saying, like, why would you get too offensive when a brother tells you something simple like that or anything like that? Because, bro, I honestly would want you to tell me, like, hey, you're messing up, though, so I could correct myself, you know? Even though the title, it was, you would kind of look at it something simple, but still, it means a lot to me because I was able to title it right. You know what I'm saying, though? So I'm not going to get mad at you, bro, for you telling me that. If anything, I'm like, thanks.
That's right. Even me, you know, not too long ago, an elder brother, he looked at my channel and I was still following somebody that they rebuked, you know, and the elder was like, "Why are you still following this guy?" You know, it was that one guy, Ale Yasha, what's his name?
Yeah, that the what's it called? Yeah, subscribe to the what's it called?
Yasha Ale.
Yeah. Even also put the other brother from Ali's video out. I believe it's Barack though.
Yeah, but I was still following him because I hadn't unsubscribed, you know.
Yeah.
But I went back and unsubscribed, you know, because you can't follow somebody who they rebuked, you know, who Great Millstone rebuked, because then you're gonna be a fallout too, you know.
Yeah.
So let's see. With that, want to get the next verse?
Yeah, Colossians, right? 27.
Yeah. We'll still have to. First, let's go to Revelation 14 and 1, because we're speaking about how it's a mystery, and the whole world's not gonna get. You're not gonna get it. You know.
What was it again?
Revelation 14 and 1.
14 and 1. There's a book of Revelation 14 and 1, and it says, "And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having his father's names written in their foreheads."
Yeah. So the lamb is the Lord Yahushai. You know, and he's it said he's with the 144,000. You know, and then these 144,000, they have the Father's name written inside their foreheads, you know, which is in their mind, and that's the only reason why he's standing with them, is because they know his name. It doesn't say, you know, he was standing with the whole world, or you know, he's got the whole world. You know, so that's what this is a vision. This is a vision. This is a mystery. You know, this is the Lord with his people, but only the ones, the elect, because they're the ones who know everything. You know, who know 100% truth about the Bible.
Yeah.
So
I gotta read this. That's like.
Read it one more time, Salakia.
Yeah, and I'll go get my precept after.
Yeah.
Revelation 14 and 1, it says, "And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, his father's name written in their foreheads.
Right.
It was specific.
So if the whole world knew his name, everybody would call on the same name, you know?
Exactly.
But only these 144,000, they're the ones who are calling on the same name, you know? And go ahead and get your precept.
Okay, got. So, because you said you had to have answers, right? And things like that. You have to know everything, like you were saying, right?
Oh,
so
yeah.
the Colossians 4, it's like Colossians 4 and 6, right? It says, "Let your speech be always with grace, and seasoned with salt, that you may know how ye ought to answer every man."
Yep. That's right.
You know?
You gotta know what they're gonna ask before they ask it. You know?
Yeah. That's why I said seasoned with salt, man.
Yeah. Once they ask that question, you be like, okay, I know where to go. You know?
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
I know how to swing that sword. You know, you gotta know. You gotta know how to swing that sword, and your sword has to be sharp. You know.
Yeah.
And the way we keep it sharp is by fellowship, like what we're doing right now. You know.
What is that from Proverbs? The iron sharpen iron.
Yep, that's right. Iron sharpen iron.
Iron, yeah.
Yeah, because to sharpen iron, all you need is iron. You know.
Yeah, exactly. So when the brethren get, you know.
Yeah, so like how me, you know, my iron was real. My iron, you know, your iron wasn't sharp yet, you know, so I had to sharpen.
That was cool.
Right. So I had to sharpen your sword. I had to wake you up, you know, with the iron I had.
Yeah.
You know.
Because it's like mine was dull, yours was sharp already though. So you just as time we fellowship though, it just every time or videos I kept getting sharper, you know. So
yeah,
you know,
every lesson we do, every lesson we did, that sharpening it up more. So Yep. So go to the next verse on
Revelation 14.
Yep.
Revelation 14:2, it says, "And I heard a voice from heaven, as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps."
So imagine that. Yahushai with the 144,000, you know, the voice of many waters, that's Yahushai.
Yep.
And then the 144,000, it says, I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps. So they had the harps, but they were also singing. You know, singing at the same time they were playing the harps and singing. You know, it was a song.
So I didn't say too, and was this in Revelation also too that they're singing also the Moses song though?
Revelation.
I think is in Revelation though. Oh yeah, actually the next chapter though. It's right here on 15.
All right. Wanna get it?
Yeah, I'll get it real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think it's because I got it here. I'll get 15. Yeah, Revelation 15:3, because it says because it's already when the elect is already on the which one sits chair, right? And they're looking down though, and they've seen the whole destruction though, right? So now that's the true salvation right there, you know.
Yeah.
So I'll get. Spike, you guys.
Oh no, go ahead.
This Revelation 15:3, it says, and it's about the elect, right? It says, and they sing the song of Moses, the servant of God, the song of the Lamb, saying, "Great and marvelous are thy works, Lord God Almighty. Just and true are the ways, thou King of saints." They sing the song of Moses.
Moses, he was important to the Israelites because he's the one that gave the commandments, and to follow the commandments is like singing the song. If you're not following, if you got something wrong with with the commandment that you're not following, you're gonna be off tune. You're gonna be off tune.
And it's gonna be noticeable.
Get the next verse.
On Revelation 14:3, right?
Yeah, 14:3.
Oh, okay. And this is Revelation 14:3. It says, "And they sung as there were a new song before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth." And it says redeemed from the earth.
Right. And it said no man could learn that song. But the 144,000. So that's not the whole world. Only 144,000. So that means somewhere in your city, you might not even have the truth in your city. You might not even come across the truth. Because we might be the only prophets in our city.
I was just gonna tell you that there's the elect, even though, well, me and this brother, we go out there, camp in a little town called Avenel, and we go camp in Lemoore. Bro, the elect might not even be there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The 144 is very small compared to the world.
Yeah, you think about it, that's little, man. That's little.
And if you want to get smaller, it's really down to 12,000 each tribe. So if you really want to be saved, you got to be either in the 12,000 of your tribe,
Yeah.
or be the 1/3. But the 1/3 are mostly women and children. Because the men of 1/3 are not going to be able to do the work.
Yeah.
So let's go to back to Colossians 1:27.
Colossians 1:27. It says, "To whom God would have made known what is the riches of the glory of this mystery among the Gentiles, which is my shout in you, the hope of glory."
See, to make known the riches of the glory of this mystery, because this mystery, this truth, it's rich, like it's gold,
This wisdom is known to be above rubies, though, and gold. So.
And like gold, what did they have to do? They had to dig for gold, right?
People kill people for gold or die trying to look for gold.
Right? Gold is hidden. Just like how this mystery is hidden for it said for the Gentiles. It says, what is the riches of the glory of this mystery among the Gentiles? See, so it's a mystery among the Gentiles. That's why we got to go to the Gentiles and wake their ass up.
Which is Israelite foreigners, though.
Yep. Israelite foreigners.
Israelite foreigners, though.
Yep. And they're not all going to wake up. So don't get discouraged if one person don't wake up.
Yeah.
But if one person does,
it's not for them, though.
Right. But if one person does wake up, that's more glory, more.
Yeah. Even the heavens rejoice when that one, what is it called? That one sheep comes back out of the 90. It says is a 99, that one sheep that comes back, even the heavens, the angels rejoice still in heaven. So
That's
you know,
right. It's a beautiful thing, you know,
yeah.
for it to
I
happen.
remember also like
No, I was just saying it's a beautiful thing, and the more people wake up, the richer it gets, you know.
oh yeah.
What were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say though. I remember when I camped with you the first time, you and Brother Kwako. I remember the Brother Kwak said that scripture though. You know, like hey, you know when you hear, you know, the heavens are rejoicing. Though I still remember that day, bro. My first day though. I remember he said that. He's like, hey, you hear, you know, the heavens are rejoicing, and I was like, yo, that's. I remember I read that precept. You know, I was like, I remember I read that precept though. You know, so yeah, everything's, you know, everything's spiritual, man, when it comes to this truth though. So.
See, now
But
let's go to.
I got a precept though. If you wanna.
Hi, go ahead.
Okay. This is Deuteronomy 29 and 29. It says the secret things, because when you think about a mystery, right? Mystery, it's secretive. You know, you don't really quite understand it. You know, a mystery. That's why it's called a mystery, because you know when I came into the truth though, the word of a mystery though, I really didn't quite understand though. You know, it was so much. I remember very beginning, it was so much meat that I had like questions though. You know, at the bottom for you, bro, because you were there to answer them too. But it was just so much. It was just a mystery, like. But I just know I just wanted more and more. You know. And so it's like a secretive type of thing, though, you know.
Salakia, America, America's called Mystery Babylon, right?
Babylon.
That's right. So not everybody knows that this is Babylon, you know.
Yeah. And then, and that's also another stumbling block, though, because he taught people this is Mystery Babylon, and they know, and we tell them the aftermath of what's going to happen in this Mystery Babylon. They just can't deal with that. You know what I mean? Just can't, you know?
Yeah, because they don't want, we tell them that this place is going to be destroyed, and they don't want it destroyed. You know?
Yeah.
They want it to keep getting, you know, keep doing what they want to do, you know?
Yeah. They think, oh, but what about my kids, though? Or, man, I just got to this job, they just raised up my pay at my job. Or they think, like, I still got to take care of my grandma. They put all these burdens on them, though. You know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
And they start thinking like that.
Like you said, what about my kids? If they cared about their kids, they would follow the commandments. That's why things are happening to these kids. You know, you see these parents, they don't care. You know,
they don't give a they don't give a fuck though.
Yeah, I just seen some parents, they killed their son. They tortured them. You know, and I think I'll do a video on it. But they tortured their little son. You know, left them in the room for days and shit without eating. It's fucking crazy.
Bro, even back then, that was unheard of for a parent to be torturing your own kids. Yeah. Like you hear of the stepdad or the stepmom maybe torturing, but that's not even their own biological kids, right? But our own parents to torture their own kids, like what the fuck? That's
the mother.
It's unheard of, man.
The mother was the parent, and then it was her boyfriend. They both did it, you know.
But see, even the mother, like, that's your kid though. Like, man, that's what I'm telling you, bro.
Fucking crazy.
Crazy.
So let's go to.
Can I get this precept?
Get that precept.
Before. So this is Deuteronomy 29 and 29. It says, "The secret things belong unto the Most High are power, but those things which are revealed belong unto us and to our children forever, that we may do all the words of His law." You know.
Damn. See, it said the secret things are power. You know. You don't just give away power, you know, just to anybody, you know.
Yep, exactly.
Only the ones who go go through the obstacles, to get the power.
You deserve it. Yeah.
Just like karate, to get that black belt, you got to go through the obstacles. It's not, this ain't Karate Kid, where where he steals the black belt. he stole the black belt, and he was a white belt. Like, how the hell?
He skipped the purple, the blue, the 3 browns.
Yep, that's right.
You know what I mean?
That's going through another way.
Yeah.
So. In order to get this secret, you got to dig. You can't just, okay, I got the secret. You can't just read the whole Bible and you got the secret.
That's it. Yeah.
Because we didn't even read the whole Bible and we got the secret. From the Great Millstone Camps.
Yeah.
So you want to go back to that? You want to read?
Which one?
Let's read 27 and 28.
Colossians, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll read it together. 27 and 28, right?
Yeah. That we get an understanding.
Colossians 1 and 27, it says...
11:44 right now, too.
Oh, okay, yeah, gone.
11:44.
Colossians 1 and 27, it says, to whom God would have made known that is the riches of the glory of his mystery among the Gentiles, which is Mashiach in you, and the hope of glory. And 28, it says, when we preach, warning in every man, and don't we do that week in, week out when we go out there?
That's the whole purpose of this thing, is to warn.
Yeah.
Warn every man.
Every man.
Go ahead, Slaki.
And it says, and teaching every man in all wisdom, that we may present every man perfect in Mashiach Yahushai.
Right, so there's no excuses, So there's no excuses, when we're warning you, trying to make you perfect, giving you all the wisdom, that we have.
That we have, yeah. So it's like you say, like, I don't got a lot though, but I'm just giving you everything that I know, or that I got. And that's what we do. I know you gave it to me, and and we give it to other people through the videos that we're out there. We don't hold back. We don't hold back at all. Like, we give it 100%. We say, like, for example, that lady from, I don't even remember back when when she saw the sign of Caesar Borgia, and she said she walked up because she seen that picture though. But I was even though I was talking in Spanish though, but I was still translating, like, giving her that whole information, the 100% truth though. But I was doing it in Spanish though, but she wasn't with it. So I was like, well, I'm not gonna lie to you, lady. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, we worship this picture right here.
Yeah, when we tell someone the truth, they have to be able to accept the truth in a nutshell.
Yeah.
When we tell them the truth in a nutshell, they have to accept it right then and there.
Yeah. And what's that called? Put it back, throw it back at you.
Yeah. So they're gonna throw it up. That's what they do. They throw it up. We don't want your throw up. Because now you start smelling. Now your breath stinks. Okay, that's how they do. They walk away with a dirty ass breath. Because they offended they offended the Lord. So want to read 29?
Colossians 1 and 29, it says, "Whereunto I also labor, fighting, according to His working, which worketh in me mighty."
Yeah, so when we work, we strive when we work. You know,
Yeah.
we strive to work. You know, that means
True.
that we have to have our life in order. You know, we have to have our own job, and then the Lord's job. You know, we got to take care of our situation. That way, we're able to teach the truth.
Yeah.
You know, that's striving. Striving according to His work. What are you gonna say?
Yeah, His working, which worketh in me mightily. No, I was gonna say though that because it says right here, which worketh in me mightily, because we move in the spirit though. You know, we truly believe in His word though. So if we didn't though, if His work wasn't in us mightily, we wouldn't be out there week in, week out, bro. You know how like there are certain times though. You know, even like me when I get off work and we go camp right and everything, bro. I just did an 8-hour shift though. It was pretty hot this summer. You know, it wasn't as hot, but it was still pretty hot, right? You know, you get off work, what's the first thing you want to do? Just go eat, shower, go eat, relax though. But even like I'll still go out there, you know what I mean? Because like it's a duty. I have to do it though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you probably got off work too, right, bro? Like I don't know if you work today, but
yep, just got off work. Yep.
Exactly. Yep. And what you doing right now?
Just doing the Lord's work. You know.
Exactly.
Work after work. You know.
Yeah, exactly though. But this is a true work right here.
This work counts. This work counts though. You know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Because striving when we came into this truth, we learned about it, and then from there we wanted more, so we started digging more for the secrets. You know, we wanted to learn the secrets. We're like, we didn't know the UFOs were the chariots, you know.
Right.
So
when you told me that, bro, like it was easy for me to accept it though. Like it was easy for me to accept it.
Yeah, because it's in our spirit already, you know.
Yeah.
All we have to do is come back to remembrance. You know, that's it. Yeah. So that's why, you know, we started searching more and more and started finding more secrets. You know. Now we got all these secrets piled up. We got so many secrets piled up. We tell one of them to a Gentile, and he's not gonna believe it. You know. That's because there's too much secrets for you to take in, you know.
Yeah.
That's why when I taught you, I taught you like a baby. You know, I had to get real slow. I had to start out real slow. You know, you have to start subject by subject. You know.
Yeah. The milk parts was the milk parts.
Yeah, the milk. That's right.
The milk parts. Yeah, it's understandable. You had to, bro. Like, every brother is different from each other, though. But I remember, like, me personally, you had to start with the milk parts because I have never read this Bible, church, though, nothing. Yeah. Like, I was never interested, bro. Like, well, before I came into the truth, of course, I knew there was a power, though, but I just, the church, nothing though. So I literally had to start, like, what I'm trying to get at though, I literally had to start from the baby. I didn't even know nothing, bro. Nothing.
Right. You know, it had to be explained to you. You know.
Yeah.
But the parts were there. You just needed to put the parts in the place. You know. Yeah.
Like a plug.
Yep. That's right.
Yeah.
So now let's go to Colossians 4:4.
Colossians 4:4, it says that I may make it manifest as out to speak.
So like, go to verse 3.
Colossians 4:3, it says, without praying also for us that God would open unto us a door of utterance to speak the mystery of Mashiach, for which I am also in bonds.
So like, you read 2 and 3 together. So like,
Yeah, it's like,
keep going back.
Yeah, God.
It's all good.
You know what? I'll just get one though. Let me just get one though.
Okay.
So I could kind of break it down. Yeah.
That's what we were talking about too earlier. I mean, about the servants. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I seen that servant, so I was like, I'll just get the one, the priest one. Colossians 4:1, it says, Masters, give unto your servants that which is just and equal, knowing that ye also have a master in heaven.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Because our masters are the apostles, the great millstone, and all the brothers on down. And their masters are the masters from heaven.
From heaven,
It is Yahweh and Yahushai.
Because even their apostles, teachers, though, like, Bivens and Kimasha, and Jaquab, they're up with,
That's their teacher. That's their masters too,
and they're in heaven. They're in this realm right now.
And our masters, the great apostles, the great millstone, they're giving us what is just and equal. They're giving us everything they know.
Yeah.
Why? For the sake of the church.
Yeah. And that's the thing, though. The apostles never asked for anything, though. You notice that, though, to the Spirit. That the apostles never asked for anything, though. They never asked for no tithes, donations. If anything, when I remember when seeing a live, though, like the Apostle Tahar would say, like, hey, get some, a brother needs money, the other brother in the New York campus, get some money, some money so I could give to this brother because the brother needs money, Like, if anything, the apostles always, Tahar always does that, like, hey, get together and this brother over here is in need, though, get together, round some money up so you give it to this brother because this brother's in need right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right. So keep going.
2, it says, continue in prayer and watch the same with thanksgiving.
Yep. And so this is about praying, and having thanksgiving, which is being thankful we came into the truth.
Yeah.
So after the thanks, now it's the prayers.
Yeah, you gotta give thanks. Yeah, what you say, yeah.
And keep going.
3, it says, without praying also for us that God will open unto us a door of utterance to speak the mystery of Mashiach, for which I am also in bonds.
So that's the whole point. That's the point of praying, is so that the Most High would open a door for us. It says that the Most High would open unto us a door of utterance to speak the mystery. See, so we want a door open so that we could get all the mysteries. That way we could break them down.
Yeah.
Because if the door is closed, if the door is locked, that means that the demon is trapped.
And go,
The demon can't get out. So you got to open that door to let the demon out. Let that demon jump on somebody else. So we want a door open up for the truth. It says to open us a door of utterance to speak the mystery of Mashiach, for which I am also in bonds. So we're in this thing. It's like we're in this thing with chains. We're not getting out of it. we're not getting out of this truth. You know.
That's why Paul said the prisoners of hope.
Right. So if we're not getting out of this, we might as well be in this as much as we can. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why try to get out when the door's locked, or why try to get out of it?
Yeah. No, I gotta predict this. I mean, talking about the door too, right? Like, also too, it says Revelation 3:20. It says, "Behold, this is Yahweh speaking. Behold, I stand at the door and knock, and if any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come in unto him and will sup with him, and he with me." And 21 it says, "To him that overcometh will I grant to sit with me in my throne, even also as also overcome and sat down with my Father in his throne." So that's why you gotta have that spirit, man. You always gotta have that spirit, mightily, of Yahweh Shiloh, because, like I said, he'll have that throne by him with him, if but you gotta continue though.
Read that first part again about the door.
Yeah, come. Revelation 3:20, it says, "Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come in to him."
Right, so he's standing at the door and he's knocking, and he says that anyone hears his voice,
and opens up
the door. So in order to open up that door, you need the key. You need the key to open up that door. And what's the key?
Yeah.
The key is searching the truth.
That's
we got
because without the key, you don't open the door.
We got the keys to the door. We could tell you, about the truth of the Bible. We could tell you what the mark of the beast is. We could tell you the Lord's name. His real name.
Yeah.
So we could open that door. But these others, 2/3, they ain't got no key. What's it called? That escape room?
Safe room,
yeah, where you got to try to find your way out.
Oh, I think it's escape room. Yeah. A safe room is somewhere people break into your house and it's the safe room or some shit. But you're talking about the
escape room. You have to look for clues to try to get out. But these 2/3, they can't find the clues to open the door. And then I just got one more scripture in Psalms 25 and 14.
Psalms 25 and 14, it says, "The secret of the Most High is with them that fear him, and he will show them his covenant."
The secret is to them that fear. So I can read that again.
Psalms 25:14, it says, "The secret of the Most High is with them that fear him."
So how do you get the secrets? You gotta fear the Most High. You gotta start fearing His commandments. Once you start doing that, then the doors start opening up. Not the doors, but also the windows too. Now you got that breeze. You got that breeze flowing through. The breath. The breath. You got that
Which
breath.
Is that spirit.
Yeah. Remember that spirit? That spirit rushed into the house.
Oh yeah.
And the Holy Spirit jumped on them.
Yeah. You talking about the Book of Acts too? When all the
Yep. So in order to get this truth, you got to do some studying, and you got to have the faith, the works. You got to have it. Have everything.
Yeah.
Faith, the works, the prayers, the fasting.
it's not an easy job though. Just for any brother too, just letting you know, this is not an easy job though. This is literally your life though. Like this is literally your life, or you know what I mean, like your life though. So it's not nothing like it's hard though. You know, it's tribulation and things that you had to deal with though. You know, but
at
you
first,
gotta think about it though. You know,
at first it's hard. You know, at first.
Yeah.
At first it's hard because your mind plays tricks on you. You know. But when you barely come into the truth, because some people, they'll come into the truth and then they'll fall right out. You know, that fast. You know, they'll come in like fire. You know. They'll come in like fire, but then that fire get put out real fast. You know.
Yeah. And did I show you though? It was a brother, Azan Ahmad. I think you have him, the brother from Sacramento, Azan Ahmad. Yeah, brother made a video about this other little brother. Fishers turned to hunters. I don't know if you've seen it though, but yeah, you did see it, right?
I think so.
Yeah. He was the brother. That brother, they're from San Diego. They're always by the beach though. You know, like at night. Him and his other brother too. And well, they said he stopped just going out or whatever the case be though. You know, like he stopped going out. So the brother Azam Amato, like he didn't really want to make that video, but it just that he had to though. You know, he said, well, because he said that he knows him and everything, so he like called him and like, you know, went straight to voicemail and things like that. So just make a video. But what I'm trying to get at though is like, look, man, that brother, Fishers Turn to Hunters, that brother was on fire, man. He was on fire. I was subscribed to him, and I was subscribed to him though, and things like that. But then, you know what I'm saying though, like he just stopped though. So he watched his last video. I think the last time he made a video was like 3 to 4 months ago. You know, but and it was a spirit too, because I wondered too. I was like, whatever happened to this dude though? You know, like whatever happened to this brother though? He hasn't put up a video like in months though. You know, because you know, like I'm subscribed to a lot of brothers too. Like of course, like other brother too. And you've been here like this, or like, oh, what happened? Like you said, out here, brother, just open. I've been wondering, like, what happened to this brother though? You know, but he was one brother too that I wondered, like, what happened to this brother? But when that brother from Sacramento made that video, I'm like, oh, okay, well, it makes sense though. But it's a scary thing, man, that you could be on fire, but hey, the Most High could just throw a cold bucket on you and you're out.
Yeah. Yeah, because it said, the secret of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is with them that fear him, and he will shew them his covenant. So a lot of people, they don't know about the promise. You know, that we have a promise from the Lord himself. You know? And we're telling you that we have the promise to rule the earth. You know? But you tell someone like that, you telling me you don't want to rule the earth? You know?
I don't know what the hell is wrong with people.
You could be a king for eternity. You know?
Yeah.
You could go from planet to planet. You know? Who don't want that?
Bro, that's something what's wrong with that? Like,
yeah, right.
As a kid, hell yeah, I'm down with that. But you know what I mean? I don't know, bro. Just being in America.
See, so with the secrets builds up our faith too. You know, we're like, what? In the kingdom, we're gonna be riding in UFOs. You know.
You don't have to worry about gas or money.
Right. No pain. You're not gonna have any pain. You know.
Yeah.
So that's what we gotta look forward to. So with that, you got anything else?
Oh, no, that was it, bro.
So with that, we hope it's edifying. We want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem Kakudash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone camps for teaching us the truth of the Bible, Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect scattered around the world. Shalom.
Shalom.